musical event that has been in the do or in action for the last 4 years. This time round, we come again fresh and new after a 2 or 3 months break since we last had our anniversary in June. And guess what? Great things are happening. All the way from Nigeria, one of the most acclaimed African top vocalists, soul, rock, pop, R&B singer is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Johnny Drille, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, here with us. And of course, our new kid on the block, ever buzzing, hitting all the airwaves right now. If you're talking about style, if you're talking about energy, if you're talking about dancehall and Afrobeat, the name Syntax is the name that is trending today. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Syntax in the house this morning. The reason as to why we're here and the reason as to why everybody is on this panel is because of these two and so many other talents that we're going to be having tomorrow. Come 6:30 p.m. while the gates open at Camp Kigali parking lot. I'll just introduce the panel here with us. On the extreme left and the extreme right, my extreme right is a sponsorship and events manager from Vladimir Patrick Samputu. A round of applause to him. Then I have that beautiful lady you've seen there. You've been seeing her always. She's the reason we're also here, still from Vladimir, senior brand manager, Modzin Beer and premium brands. Patricia Garuka, very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, our GM of Marriott, Rex, is in the house. Being Africa, it is okay to marry 2 wives at the same time, but we don't mean that we are Muslim. We have another new wife on board, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving in style this time round, and we have a new baby on the block, and this is a potential partner for us. With safety and getting us home after we've had fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the most premium move Volkswagen Rwanda is with us, Nadej. So I'll be brief. We're going to make it brief because we have quite a schedule today to run about. Johnny Drille is already here, and Syntax, they have to run through their practices and rehearsals alongside some media. We're going to just have a word or two from the sponsors, and then we shall have remarks from the artists, and after the artists, we shall open the Q&A very fast, 2, 3, 5 questions, and once they are done, we shall have a picture and wrap it up. As the host, my name is Remy from RG Consult, the course of Kigali Junction, and welcome you the 4th estate. You're most welcome today. Thank you. So I'll take a round from the sponsors, Patricia, to give us a word, and then I will move to I and them, and then I'll move to Marriott, and before I go to the artists. Thank you from Drille. Over to I and them.
Thank you so much for the new baby wife to this journey. Kigali Jazz Junction as an opportunity for Rwanda to tie them back with our new journey into the cashless economy. We thought this is a great opportunity to really be on board and participate into this whole experience and be together with all the classic people that we are. And that's why we now joined the journey and we're working together to the MasterCard Platinum we launched recently that we want now to take the opportunity and introduce it to the audience that is more bigger and wider. So that's why we are here today, and we know that it will be a very good journey to showcase all our products, especially these products that we've launched. Be on board and continue the same journey with RG Consult and the Kigali Jazz Junction.
All right, our host, Mr. Rex from Marriott.
Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Remy, for bringing everyone back here. Murkazaneza, sorry for the small room today. Unfortunately, we could not accommodate you in a larger room. Fortunately, the larger rooms are all sold today. So it's good. It's a good problem. Very happy to have you all here. Welcome to Johnny Drille. Welcome back, Syntax. Great to have you back. Yes, Marriott wants to be the entertainment hub and wants to be the partner of entertainment, making sure that we're all getting entertained. We have our live entertainment all through the week, Wednesdays through Saturdays. Sundays we do great brunch with music, Saturdays we do brunches. There's always something going on at the Kigali Marriott Hotel. And even if we go outside, Kigali Marriott Outdoor Catering can look after your needs in terms of food and beverages, which we are happy to do again. Thank you for allowing us to do this again, Remy. Hope to see you all there, and if you're done with partying, of course you can move home, but you can also stay around the corner and stay at the Kigali Marriott Hotel, because we do have fantastic weekend specials available for the local residents. So go online, kigalimarriott.com, and look out for that if after the party you want to continue and start your weekend well at the Kigali Marriott, maybe on Saturday morning with a beautiful breakfast. Look forward to seeing you all and enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, to compliment on that, there is an offer for all East Africans, right?
Yes.
It's 150 per day for a room. Very, very, very good room here at the Marriott from Friday to Sunday. So if you have your ID, you're East African, come. You don't have to go home. Let's blast at the Marriott.
And that includes all your taxes and service charge, including lavish breakfast buffet for two.
You can imagine. What an awesome offer for Just Junction. So all Just Junction lovers, tell them that there's no going home, we're having a vacation. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Today, Volkswagen is our biggest brand. So we're really excited to partner with this event, especially with the new campaign that we have, which is Drille. We are trying to make sure everybody goes home safe. So coming to the Kigali Just Junction is Drille. It's our first experience with our users. This is our plan where we So
thank you. That dish comes from Sweden. For those of you who didn't understand Rwanda, I'll translate it in English. We have a very beautiful offer to all Just Junction revealers who will be coming out tomorrow evening. There is a 10% discount on your trip to and back from Kigali Just Junction. If you're coming at Camp Kigali, you just sit in Call Move, go to the app, open the app, subscribe, call the Move, they bring you, and once they give you the bill, you'll have a 10% discount. That is going and coming back. So if your destination is Kigali Just Junction tomorrow, wow, why don't you take advantage of that with Move? Amashi. So. All right. Enough of advertising. Let's get down to business. The reason why we're here, ladies and gentlemen, is because of the talent that is in this house. And I'll give right now an opportunity to Syntax to talk to you and in the language that he prefers, and tell the fans out there what to expect tomorrow. Please, over to you, Syntax.
Yeah, thank you so much. I feel special and presidential at this moment. I'm super excited to be performing on the Just Junction alongside John Drille, because John Drille is one of the favorite artists for many in Rwanda. So it will be really so nice to perform on the same stage. And thank you so much. I'm ready to give you all I can give out. And thank you for believing in me, Kigali Just Junction.
Thank you, Syntax. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from the main man, all the way from Lagos. When you look at his music, I don't think it's any different from, when you listen to his music, I don't think it's any different from the person you're looking at, how humble he is. That's how soulful the music is. Over to you, Johnny Drille.
All right, first of all, I'm very, very happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me. Anyways, it's my first time in Rwanda. It's my first time in East Africa, as a matter of fact. And I'm really excited to be here. The place is beautiful. The place is amazing. I've been telling everyone, it's so clean. And I'm not throwing shades at Nigeria anyways, but it's an amazing place. I love the people. I'm yet to taste the food, the traditional Rwandese food, I think. The food here has been amazing at Mario. Big shout out to Mario, of course. But I'd also love to taste the traditional Rwandese food. Looking forward to that. Anyways, looking forward to having a great show at Kigali Jazz Junction. We had first rehearsals yesterday, and Neptune's band, I think that's it. They're absolutely amazing. We have more rehearsals today, and I'm looking forward to a great show. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Yeah. On the list of performers that I didn't tell you, we have Stanza Africa, who will be making a special appearance as an Iranian artist doing Afro jazz music, soul and jazz, Afro music. We also have a special appearance from France. France is the winner of the Future Talent competition by Future Records. And then we're having also Net DJs that will be entertaining us and Neptune's band. Right now we're opening the floor to you. We shall take a few questions because of time. We just have 10 minutes from now, 15 minutes from now before we break off. All right, question?
ikibazo nitwa Janvier muri Rwanda.com. Ikibazo cya mbere nshaka kubaza RG Concerts, mwari mwatumiye abahanzi batatu, mwatumiye Kidumu, John Drille, mutumira Sintex. Gusa mu minsi ya hafi mu byumweru nka bibiri bishize mwanditse kuri social media se avuga ko ari umujyi wa Kigali wamubashije gutaragera yanahangaha cyangwa se mu Rwanda, ariko itangazo mwasohoye ntabwo isobanura neza impamvu tubisoho adataramiye. Ikibazo nshaka kubaza se ibi ngibi ntibyagize ingaruka kuri icyo gitaramo muri gutegura? Hanyuma Sintex umaze iminsi uriga mu gitaramo gikomeye n'abahanzi bafite izina rikomeye, irihe banga bisangije?
Ibanga nta rindi ni ugukora cyane no kubundi nibyo ngomba gukora, niyo ngomba kuririmba.
On our end, about the communication of the three artists, there was something that we could not manage to handle, to have Kidumu here, and we told him we shall call him when we have the right opportunity to do so. But we've had Kidumu at Jazz Junction, remember? We had him here before, so that should not be a really big issue. We sent out a notice to the fans because we had communicated before we had aligned ourselves with exactly what the issue was. But once we could not handle it ourselves, we communicated and we were polite and we apologized to the people for having communicated before we had finalized all the issues, all the required issues. And we keep telling people that Jazz Junction is a brand. It's not about just an artist or an individual. It is here for people to enjoy and experience and for people to learn. It's a place where jazz meets other genres of music. So it's not about Kidumu, it's not about just the artist, but it's the experience. So that's why we took upon ourselves to apologize to our fans. So that should not be an issue. Yeah, let me give you a chance to other people. Yes.
Aramutse neza, nitwa Mwiri Jason, ndi umunyamakuru kuri Touch Rwanda. Ikibazo cya mbere ndakibaza uhagarariye Drille. Mu minsi yashize havuze ko umusinzi wese uzabigaragara kwese indirimbo hano azajya hanze. None ubu biragaragara ko mu kabari ko nta binyobwa bikinyobwa, nta cyizere mwaba mufite cy'uko abantu bashobora kuba wenda batazaba konsoma ibya binyobwa byanyu mukaba mwahura. Icyo ni ikibazo cya mbere. Ikibazo cya kabiri nshaka kubaza John Drille. John Drille, how are you doing?
Good, very well.
Welcome in Rwanda.
Thank you very much.
So my question is this: you have been so long an artist as a singer, but nowadays you looks like you want to make the covers of other artists' songs. So what do you expect in those songs? Thank you so much.
Murakoze. Nibyo koko twese twakurikiye ibyo uvuze, kandi nta n'igitangaje kuko n'ubundi burarindwa muri rusange ku binyobwa byayo bisembuye. Twibutsa abantu kunywa mu rugero, drink responsibly. Nkeka ko na RG kuzana bagenzi bacu bo muri vewe n'iriya ofa na buriya buryo bwo korohereza buri wese. Njye nigera nzaba n'uwa mbere uzafata mu kanya numvise. Ariko kuvuga ngo mu kabari muri bare ngo sinzi uvuze ko akabari
mu kabari rwose
ntacyo mbona cyahindutse, gusa ni ukwibutsa buri wese kuba mu rugero ko n'ubundi byari bisanzwe, nta gishya gihambaye cyane.
ese ubu ntabwo muzahomba?
Ntabwo tugusaba kunywa inzoga wakanyweye mu mezi 5 kuzinywa umugoroba. Turagushaka dufatanye urugendo tugere no mu rugo amahoro.
All right, so about the covers, so I have a series called Johnny's Music Mondays that happens every Monday. Not every Monday, it happens every fortnight. So what I do pretty much is make covers of songs. It's interesting to note that the first song that actually got me signed to Maven Records, that's the biggest record label in Nigeria, was a cover. I did a cover of someone else's song. So this is also in a way to advise emerging artists as well that a faster, more effective way to get out there, to get people to listen to your music, is to make covers. Because that way people can actually appreciate your sound. So for me, I kind of stuck with that. And of course, if you come for Jazz Junction, you're going to be able to do a couple of covers of my favorite jazz songs.
All right. Is Goodreach TV, is it operate?
Yep. I'm also asking. Okay.
Thank you. I have a couple of questions I want to ask some people. Starting with the new sponsors, let me start with IBM. What have the trusted you within this platform that is promoting the entertainment industry in this country? Are you targeting to increase the market or to support the entertainment industry? The second question, maybe can be answered to the Volkswagen people. This is a blessed to have. The second question, I'm going to Remy. There is a question that has been asked by Michael from one. It has not been addressed to proper. So I want to go back to that question. In the beginning, the Kidum was one among the performing artists on this. The reason why we are, I know many people want to ask this question about this one. There has been many speculations. There has been many tweets, many posts. And if you don't address it well, if you don't explain it well, people, you are on the social media, you've seen the comments of people, you've seen different views of the people. If you are if you not take it as a big serious issue to address it properly and say what has happened, people will keep it misinterpreting it wrongly. So serious stress, what has happened? Tell us openly what happened. What is behind that post of Instagram, the post of Kidum on Instagram? It was really touching and showing the behind scenes that people can think about more than twice. So you got the question, I want to be important. Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe I didn't say my name again. My name is Charles. I'm the head of digital experience from IBM. Again, to just respond to the question you asked, is IBM joining this journey to support the entertainment in general or just because of this event? I would say IBM Bank will be doing this a couple of years already, but now we are coming into a new image. After launching the new multi-currency prepaid platinum MasterCard card, we realized that we need now to come outside to the market with our new image and our new brand. So that's why we said, what are those kind of events that the people that we are targeting are really enjoying and they are really taking place. And Kigali Jazz Junction is one of them. That's why we are using it as a platform to us now to jump on that journey, but which is one
place and in the entertainment, you will start now seeing us more frequently than it used to be.
All right. On the issue you asked, I think we have a detailed notification on our social media, exactly explaining what happened. I don't want to get into the details because usually you are not in the kitchen while we are cooking to get an artist on board. All you see are posters. Okay, you saw the poster with that artist, and then another poster without him. And we took it upon ourselves because it's us who promised and said we will not have that artist this time around. Okay, factors beyond our control, that's it. And this was contractual. It has nothing to do with anything. It was between our agreement we had with Kigali, and we will not have him, and that is it. So I don't know what other explanation I can give you, whether a check bounced. I don't know whether you want me to say check bounced, or he had a double booking, so he could not make it. And those are some of the things that, you know, while you do business that happen. But doesn't mean that we have a bad relationship with the artist, no. We have booked him here, we booked him not only in Kigali Jazz Junction, he's been here before, so there should be no issue at all. He's been at Jazz Junction actually. He performed here with was it in October? Kidumu was here at Jazz Junction, so we're just having him again. So we couldn't make it this time, yeah. And we hope, and we even told you that the next opportunity will come. It will come. So as for now, take it easy, okay? Take it easy. More great things are happening. Good Rich TV, you know better. Are you back on air, by the way? See, now should I ask why you are off air? Yes.
So I have 3 questions for the organizer, John Drille and Syntex. Let me start with the guest. Drille, you're welcome to Kigali. So I'd like to inquire, your entrance into the music was quite unique, the music industry. As you pointed out, covers, which is very rare for an African artist to make that entry, and you are signed. When it comes to your genre, you also have majored into something very unique, alternative rock and folk. That is something that rarely you could look around and cite. So what has been that interest? What special trick and magic have you used to the extent that you are also trusted by Marvin, that you are signed? My second question would be, we heard that you are working on a song about a Rwandan female. What inspired it? You could give us some detail. Another question goes to Remy. I understand we are in a market where most events have been shaky. When we talk of the events market, has been shaky. Jazz Junction has managed to maneuver since 2015. What has been that trick that has helped you? Do you also face challenges, or there are no challenges? Syntex, you come out as a dancehall artist, and you also majored in Afrobeat, which has also been finding its space over time. When you look at dancehall artists, they haven't been finding.
All right, so first of all, my questions. So my sound, of course, at a point when I was trying to break into the industry, it was a bit difficult because, especially in Nigeria, the big sound from Nigeria is Afrobeats. So every artist is pretty much doing Afrobeats. So it was very easy for me to get lost in the crowd of Afrobeat artists, trying to find myself or trying to push myself in that direction. So what I did was find a way to have a fusion of Afrobeat and also a lot of folk music, a lot of alternative music. And then I tried it. And it was funny to realize that there was the audience for that kind of music in Nigeria. Because a lot of times people think that it's hard to find the audience for different kinds of music, for metal, for rock, for folk, for jazz. But the truth is that there's always the audience, they're always there. It's just about finding them. And I'm really excited that people love my sound and the music. I was also very excited that I had a lot of people from Rwanda as well that had been following my music and really appreciate it. And one of the reasons why I was looking forward to coming here as well, to come, perform live. let them experience Johnny Drille live, you know. And then the second question, what was the second question again?
You're working on a project?
Oh, of course. So, before I came to Rwanda, I had intentions. One of my intentions was to write a song in Rwanda. And before I came, I did a bit of research and asked, you know, what's a really nice Rwandan girl name that could fit in the song? And I had a friend here. His name is Dio Salvatore. He's a guitarist, and he told me, we're going back and forth, and told me that Irisa. I was like, oh yeah, sure, that sound nice in music. So I started writing the song, and if you come for Jazz Junction, you probably hear me sing it live.
Thank you.
Andrew asked me why my fellow dancehall artists didn't penetrate so much in the music industry of Rwanda. I think at the first time I came to realize that so many people here were not so used of the dancehall style. So in my own believing ways, I believe it's nothing to deal about with the style of dancehall music, because music is music. But I think it's my way, my music, my composition, my voice, the way I do my music. I think it's the one that has brought me this far. Yeah, I don't believe that there's something special with dancehall and Afrobeat. No, it's music. My music is the one that brings me far.
Thank you.
Yeah, about the Christian, how we've managed to do it. I think what we share just a common vision with the people, with our patrons. Understanding who our client is very important. Then what they really want for each event that we're doing is also really very important. If you have noticed that the artists that we're bringing, we've done research on those artists, and they fit exactly within the demographics of our market. We don't just sample because someone has a hit and then we jump on it. No, we are not a hit event. We are not a pop event. We are a well-researched event which knows which people come for our event and what would they want to listen to and what kind of artistry. That is the experience. Now, when we jump on hits, then we shall be losing the focus. Of course, once in a while you could have that, but it is not our main agenda. We don't do popular hit musicians per se. We do experiences. That even if we have a hitting artist with a hit, or what you call a hit, that's a buzzing trending hit, his artistry on stage, the experience has to be worth it. Not to hear him on radio and he comes on a live set and you're like, okay, wait a minute, I think he left the real guy behind. No, that's not who we are. So we've done research about Johnny Drille, and we really exactly know how powerful he is when it comes to live performances. And we really know that the experience our patrons or our audience will really love to see him perform each and every song. So it's that journey. Look at, we brought people who only had one song, but they left everyone marveled. A Ringo from South Africa. He has a song which was in 1998 song. 1998 song. Ringo Madingoza from South Africa. You last heard that song in 1998. But when he came and performed 1.5 hours, there was no one seated. What does that mean? We researched, we've listened, seen his shows, looked at his artistry, and we researched, and we know it fits right specifically for the demographics we're looking for. So it's not just about the songs, it's not about the hitting artist, it's about understanding what your client would want to experience. And I think that's why it's kept us. Of course, we can't make it without noticing. We couldn't have made it without people like Mario. We couldn't have made it now people move. And I'm sure we're going to go far with. So, and of course, you have kept us here every other day. We call you and you cover us. and we might appreciate it. We might appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Let's take a photo. Thank you for coming out in big numbers. We have to get the artists to rehearse. We're just going to take a photo right now, a group photo. Tell people.